Trying to find my people out here in Las Vegas on the West Coast, Cali, wherever. Vegas Creative Network. We creatives, yo. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. We create every day. I was born to create. You know what I'm saying? I just need to get people to see what I create and hear what I create.
Breaking news.
Hold on up. Hold on up. All right. All right.
She was a fairy on dairy with a fatty like Mary or J-Lo or Lotto or Ice Spice or Glow. All I know is she make me feel Joe. Caked up like Pillsbury dough. Her weight up so you better get low. Wait girl, I wanna see low.
Yeah, I would say for the most part, it definitely was the sound transition. Cause over there, like by the time I came out here, what was building over there was the drill sound. So like coming out here and with the drill music, stuff like that, and trying to link with other artists, they wasn't on that sound. So I start playing my music and they like, oh, it sound good, but we'll rap like that. We ain't on them type of beats and all that. You should try these type of beats. So because I'm versatile, I was able to do both. And also like what I do a lot of freestyles. So I'm able to show them like, okay, I'm not just a one-trick pony. Like, y'all gonna listen to mine too, even though, you know, I could adapt to that type of music and stuff like that. So I think that was like the most challenging thing. And also, like you said, the networking is more of a family-orientated thing on the East Coast. Like, you can know somebody that's down the block or just in the neighborhood, and you see them doing music, just because they doing music, you gonna support them. But out here is like more of a, all right, if I support you, what can I get from it, or what can I gain?
That's the business though, like what can you do for me? That's how a lot of people.
That's the thing that I seen, you know. But it balanced out.
I find that to be so interesting because like when I'm here, like I'm born and raised here.
Okay.
And so like I've connected with all the creatives here, and I hear that pretty often from people who are from here.
Yeah.
And I just wonder if it's like when you guys came here, like was that like a shock for you? Kind of like, oh, like it's different over here, like.
The atmosphere, yeah, I think it was a big shock because, like, especially the city that we come from, even though you hear a lot of negativity, is the brotherly love thing. And when we say that, it's like, if I know you, and let's say I'm walking down the street and something happening to you, I'm not gonna just turn a blind eye, I'm gonna come over there and intervene. But out here, it's more like, yeah, I know you, but I ain't got nothing to do with that over there. Or like, even if you turn it into like a music thing, like, let's say he got a song, whatever the case is. I don't really know him like that, but if he posts the song, because I done bumped into him a few times, I'ma repost the song. Versus out here, they gonna be like, oh, he ain't a part of my camp, so I ain't about to repost that.
I feel like it's like that everywhere though. Like people always have like their friends and family that they support. You know, it's kind of like when you go to the show, anywhere in the country you go on a show, and there's people that just come there for their people, and then like they're not really like, you know, excited for the other people that are performing. The other people could be great performers. Like we could be up there performing like an excellent show, and you know, just the people, they're so stubborn and they just want to just support their friends and family, as opposed to letting themselves experience somebody new and taking them in and supporting somebody new or whatever. So yeah, I always like encourage, you know, just supporters or the fans or whatever the case may be, to like, you know, keep an open mind for new people, for new artists and stuff like that. Because I know growing up in Philly, like at a point, everybody was like stuck on like, I only listen to this type of music, you know, and I was the type of person that I listen to music from everywhere, you know, but us being where we were from, like people will only want to listen to Northeast music or whatever. And that's just like a form of stubbornness to me, you know. But I was trying to get to something that you said. You talking about, you know, like the different type of music that we had to get used to. So basically what we did was we got in the studio and we put together a project, an album of songs that, you know, people from all over the place can understand. Like, because like, you know, if we just only rapped the way from where we came from, like we're not in Philly anymore. We're trying to rap for people out here and they're like, all right, we understand, we get it, but like we still not with it. Like we rather listen to this.
And there's another thing of a vocabulary thing. You know, a lot of words or a lot of choice of things that we might rap about or speak about and stuff, they might not be in tune or know what we talking about, but if we channel like a little West Coast flavor into it with our East Coast stuff, and they be like, oh, okay, like we speaking the same language type of thing. So that's what we doing with the album. Is like we going from different type of genres, different type of beats, you know, even if it's R&B, hip hop,
it's put
you know,
together.
it's like,
Yeah, for sure. We like sampling old songs and stuff like that from the 90s and from the early 2000s or whatever. Like, just showing the different generations of music all coming together as one can be something good. So since I'm Dolla Rise, and he's Checkmate. Our album is Dollars and Checks. Yeah, dollars and checks, yo. We would have wore our t-shirts today or whatever. I mean, like mine wasn't clean, so my bad. Yeah, this is Risk Taker. This is my clothing line, Risk Takers. Y'all see this Risk Taker?
Spartan Leaf.
Yeah, RT, that's
my
me.
clothing line.
Yeah.
I also got a blunt wrap brand too.
Yeah,
I don't know if
you got it.
smoke,
You
but
got it to show?
y'all can't see this
for sure,
because it's in production right now. The new updated brands. I mean the new updated package, but I got old package too, whatever the case is. I actually left in the car, but this you. What it is you know three blunt wraps, whatever the case is. It's the smoothest in the city.
Are they
So-
hemp? Are they hemp?
Yeah.
They hemp.
No, they real leaf. Other than that, yeah, like we both got brands that we growing and branding and merging too.
I got a lot of brands.
along with our stuff. Yeah.
I don't want to confuse people.
Before we get into the brands, like the extra side includes,
yeah.
like I want to know, is this the first joint album that you guys have done
It
together?
is. It is.
How come? Like, what made you guys want to come together and do something?
Just because we didn't have it. Like, we've known each other for a long time, and you know, he's doing this thing with his music. As soon as he get out here, and like I wasn't focused on music or whatever. So like, I didn't think I would be doing music anymore. But I mean, I didn't think I would stop doing music. I just knew that I was focused on getting myself together. I had got out here, I had to, you know, start from the bottom. I mean, I hit rock bottom or whatever, and I had to build myself up. And during that time, you know, just my mind wasn't able to focus on music or whatever. But like he just hit the ground running, opened up the studio. I mean, he's making stuff or whatever, and like, you know, I'm seeing what he's doing or whatever. And, you know, I'm just around him and stuff like that. And it's like, we might as well do something. Yeah, I got so many things I got going on out here, and I'm like, the music can help open doors. You know what I'm saying? So I've always been a great artist. You know what I'm saying? I make all type of music. Never put like a cap or whatever on, you know, a demographic that I rap to or whatever. So yeah, man, he inspired me for real.
Yeah, I felt like it was long overdue too, because even back in the city, like we always had shows. Like he had his crew, I had my crew.
It was the shows.
And we always end up bumping into each other, different shows and stuff like that.
Yeah, we
So
perform
it
a
was
lot.
like,
We perform a lot. I perform several times a week.
yeah, and then once we came out here, and we basically like on the same wave frequency, it's like, you know, I'm already working with other artists, you know, throughout the city and stuff. So I just basically felt like, look, man, we've been around each other for so long. You know what flavor I got, I know what flavor you got. Like, let's just mash it together.
We both were dope. You know what I'm saying? We knew each other would be dope. You know, so it's like, yeah, let's do it. Let's work on something. Let's do it. And yeah, we just put together a plan. You know, what we wanted to do, what type of music we wanted to come up with. You know.
And another thing, not even to cut him off, he kind of put a battery in my back too, because during the transition of us even coming together to work with each other, whatever the case is, I was kind of giving up like on the whole artist.
Being an artist.
Yeah.
You were like behind the scenes.
I did.
Yeah.
I was doing the behind the scenes
So
thing.
you got artists himself.
And yeah, and he got that type of Philly energy. Like, where it's like, come on, bro, we doing this. Like, let's go.
Yeah, so
You know what
once
I
he
mean?
got
We gotta
me
do
going,
this,
you
we
know,
gotta
we're
do that.
going.
Yeah, so it's like,
We're not-
damn, like I missed that. And I'm like,
Yeah.
look, he on it. I might as well be on it. And we just like, look, we could do this. So he kind of motivated me to even get back into that saddle. Yeah.
It got to the point where we like, all right, we got all this music now. We
What
gotta
we gonna do with
figure
it?
out, you know, we
Yeah.
gotta get people to hear this music now.
Right.
You know, so right now that's what we trying to get, you know, get our network up. You know, we need people to support this. We need people to hear what we doing. It's good. Dollars and checks. Like we on
money
all
moves.
streaming platforms.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Look up my name, look up his name, look
Yeah.
up Dollars and Checks. The album isn't out yet, so right now it's
we
gonna
also,
be singles.
we got about what, like 4 singles out right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got 4 singles out right now. 3 videos. 3
Yeah.
videos out.
But they're not
Like we
not
got
necessarily-
one full visual video.
Mm-hmm.
The other one is animated.
Yeah,
The other
they got
one
videos.
we worked with some 3D stuff. Like we trying to show different varieties of, you know, art.
Yeah.
You know, bringing back
This
the
look
actual
everybody is doing or whatever. I see
creativity.
people
Yeah,
doing AI
creativity.
videos, but I feel like people be going overboard and they
Yeah.
just do it every day, and it's like,
Yeah, they
you
not
have
really
to-
putting thought to it.
As an artist, you still got to get out there and make your own video and, you know, do a photo shoot and do the things that we got to do, put our feet on the ground or whatever. You can't just be in the house on the computer and that's it.
Exactly.
You know, we still got to get out and do what we're doing right now. Like, talk to people, get to know
I'm
people.
an art fan.
I'm curious because I don't do music.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm curious to know, like, when it comes to jumping an album, what's your plan, especially here in Vegas? It's like a new space.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to get out there. What's your plan on, like, performing?
Well, we already been doing
anytime
shows.
I see somebody has an event coming up or whatever,
Yeah.
I'm right now.
Yeah, he on it. That's why I said like he got that Philly energy.
You know,
like
some
like-
people we just
Yeah.
we don't have the money. Like some people may want us to pay $500 and we're like, man, we don't have that right now.
It's
Like
that hustle.
$100 is cool.
Huh?
They say they charge you.
Yeah,
Well,
people charge
some
us for
places
it.
try, but the
Like,
shows that we've been doing,
I'm talking about like opening up people
Yeah.
for bigger acts
Yeah.
or whatever. These big shows or whatever, yeah, they definitely charge us to perform because they don't know who we are. So we have to pay to play until we get paid. You know,
but some people
unfortunately.
contact us and be like, hey, we got a show next week.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got some music, come through. You know, because they know like not only will we bring like a atmosphere, we'll bring a few people with us, but they know that we put on a show. I mean, so sometimes even if you got a couple good acts and stuff,
But those are the promoters that actually get to experience us
yeah,
first.
yeah,
Out here,
back,
not yet.
yeah, back on the East Coast.
On the East Coast, yes, plenty of times
Yeah.
on the East Coast.
But we are thinking about like, you know, doing one of
Yep,
them because it would make sense because it would be a good cross-market event.
I actually had an idea recently, and I wanted us to look into this. I wanted to go to Fremont Street and perform. You know, if we can. It's like what is it? It's a lottery for people to be able to get a spot out there. So our names are in the lottery right now. So if it comes up, we're going to be on Fremont performing. And I learned that we have to accept donations. So we're artists. We're going out there and just accepting donations because like we got the album. We're not selling this. Y'all want to give us a donation for it? Go ahead. But I just want people to, get a chance to see us without, it's not going to be like forced down their throat. Like we just going to be on the side killing it. That's a dream of mine. I look forward to doing it in the near future. Yeah.
I like to hear that.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we definitely going like get some events or whatever, like some event spots or whatever. Like
Yeah, we did.
our last studio, you had an event space. Like we
Yeah,
had
yeah.
an event space in the last studio. This was before we actually put together our project though.
Right.
Unfortunately.
I was actually like, we was actually putting other artists on.
Yeah.
Like, I was
So he
doing
had other people perform.
showcases like that.
And I came through security and stuff like that. I mean, helping him with stuff. But I wasn't like on my music tip yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm back though. I'm back
And I was
now.
playing the back seat. Like,
People would think I never left, for real. But I actually like stopped. And I had to focus on all my businesses, getting them off the ground. Yeah.
Yo, I want to talk about that because I think it's cool that you guys are very like, you gotta just get out there and do it. Because I think that's like the best way to do it.
Yeah.
Being behind a computer, getting like, you can go viral and all these things. But if you're not like out there meeting people in real life, like,
Yeah, we need our vibe to attract our tribe. what I'm saying? Because on the computer or whatever, I know I've had times where I sat on the computer and I promoted for years straight just at the computer, you know, and like I only got but so far by myself, and I needed somebody else with me to push with me. Yeah, by yourself you can only do so much. Like, you know, people that make it normally have somebody else pushing with them.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Unless you're extremely lucky or blessed.
Yeah, I'm sort of the opposite, and that's why we mesh so good. Because I'm sort of like the jack of all trades. So I would be trying to do everything, but find myself busy a lot.
Yeah,
So I
and
can't
that can become
finish the
frustrating
job.
as well too.
You know what I mean?
Yep,
So, because like I got multiple businesses. I do a lot of things like graphics, editing, you know, everything basically that you could think of.
Filmography.
Yeah, filmography, 3D
Engineer.
printing.
Yo, can we just get into it?
Yeah, like
What are
everything.
all the things that you guys do. And
Everything he's discussing is under 4300 Enterprise. That's the studio. That's
Yeah.
that's the brand. That's his brand.
Yeah.
I'm Mr. Risk Takers.
Yeah.
That's my brand, and I got a few other brands.
But I want to know, like, when you guys started all of your
Oh,
things,
like,
and like
so-
why? Is it all like, for example, like you, like 4300, like
Yeah.
you started doing graphics and editing because of your music, or is that
Absolutely.
To be honest, I came out here and I had all these ideas, and I still was doing music, but like I said, it was this encouragement that I got from the other artists that was saying, oh, we not on that wave and this and that. So what I said was, you know what, let me play game and let me see what can I do that'll balance out things. So what I did was I got a studio. I said, let me come up with a spider web. Got the studio. I said, I'm good at art, graphics, editing, everything like that. Let me start with pressing clothes, and then the artists that come through, let me offer them logos, all that type of stuff, the services and stuff. So it branched out where I was able to start connecting more, and you know, everything balanced out.
And then that's what you're wearing right now, right? It's yours.
Yeah, this one of my brands, Spartan Leaves. I actually got a whole website that you can go on. Got over 300 products and stuff like that. But I also do customized orders too. Like if somebody say, "Oh, I want this," and then I want to tweak the logo, or I got this idea, but I don't have a logo. I could build it from scratch and stuff, and we could work on like the design and stuff like that. So, yeah.
I have the same backstory. I was going to other people to make my merch, and one day I was curious. I spoke with a friend of mine. He told me what he was doing to make the merch. So I found myself back to the person that was making my stuff at the time, and I asked him a question. He's like a Russian guy, and I asked him a question about making the clothes or whatever. And he got an attitude, and I felt like he disrespected me or whatever. So I'm like, yo, I'm never coming back to you again, and I'm about to go figure out how to do this myself, because I don't even want to spend money with people no more.
Right.
Because I just figured it was cheaper for me to do it myself. Because I'm still trying to sell this merch at the time or whatever. So like if you're charging me X amount of dollars, I'm not able to sell it for like double that price or whatever. What's the point? So I started making my own merch back then. This was like 2009, and throughout the years, I've done every type of clothes making that you can think of. So for like 4.5 years, I was a sublimation printer. So I was making clothes, and I was printing on fabric and sewing it together and stuff like that. So that's how I did a few of my designs with my company, Risk Takers. I got like a dry fit golf shirt. I got like t-shirts, they're a dry fit or whatever. And, they all from scratch. My leggings, I have leggings made from scratch, sewing them up, pick the materials out and everything like that. So like I've mastered every part of making clothes. So years ago, when I was hitting the scene in Philly, I was telling everybody out there, like, yo, y'all all need this. Y'all need merch. We all need merch. We need to be selling shirts at these shows or whatever, So I started growing from there. My network, just the people I knew that needed my services, because they didn't know that they needed this stuff, and people wasn't on it. And I'm like, man, I feel weird just being the only person with CDs and T-shirts for sale or whatever. I'm out here, I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? It's like just me or whatever. So,
Yeah, the
I
hustle
put
is
everybody
definitely
else on.
different out here.
Yeah,
The hustle's different out here.
Yeah.
I mean,
I would say as far as coming from the East Coast, like he was explaining, he could do all that out the trunk, or he like, you know, that the mindset type of shit. Excuse my language. The mindset type of thing. But as far as, I guess, people that we meet out here, they waiting around and stuff, or they'll have it in their lap and it's like, y'all got all these resources.
yeah, we won't have time.
Yeah, like
you gotta get to it. We gotta get it.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'd rather
Yeah,
fail.
I feel like y'all. I feel like as people on the West Coast, y'all have a lot of resources that y'all can use that y'all probably don't know. As far as like when on the East Coast, we fast paced, so we trying to find the next hustle. Like,
Yeah.
like we rabbit hole.
There's so many hustlers
So-
where we're from. So many hustlers on our streets or whatever we grew up on. You want to figure out things that you can do that everybody else is not doing.
Yeah.
So I came out here and I came up with an idea like, all right, I want to start a party rental company. And like I was trying to do that. I was trying to set myself apart with this company or whatever. And once I start promoting, I see that it's plenty of other companies out here doing it, and they got 100 workers. The Mexicans are killing me. You know what I'm saying? But like I just gotta go harder. That's all. I gotta go harder. That's it. That's the only thing that's holding me back is just me going harder every day. You know, and even if I can just get a percentage of what they got, I'm good with that. You know, because I don't have 100 workers or whatever jumping out, getting things done in a few minutes or whatever. It may take me 45 minutes as opposed to my competition take me 20 minutes. So like I really need like, you know, people to understand what's going on and support the small business.
Yeah,
You know
so
what I'm
you
saying?
feel like back when we were in Philly, like you say, everyone's like a hustler. Everyone's already
Yeah.
trying to get it, right?
Yeah.
So you're competing with that.
Mhm.
When you come here, you're trying to compete with like people kind of like have big ass things.
Right.
I mean,
How do you feel?
it's the same thing to me, for real.
I feel like it's like that. Like they'll have a lot going on, but they'll gatekeep. Versus being on the East Coast, it's like, man, you my mans. Look,
That's the
let
thing.
me tell you, you know what I mean? Where is that?
He's speaking from people that he cool with already.
No, I
and
mean,
it's
I'm
still
speaking
cutthroat
from
in
the
Philly, though,
music,
at
the
same
music
time.
side and business, because like even with business, I've been in business for 2 years, so that was even a challenge for me, even like bringing partners along, and you know, some of them abandon ship if things go rough, and then it's like, you know, the ship can't sink, the ship still got to keep floating or whatever.
So that comes
Yeah,
back
and
to
then-
having somebody else with you will
Right.
help you. Like when I first started my clothing line, I started out by myself, and then eventually I talked to one of my close friends, and I had him go out and be the face of my company. I didn't want everybody, because everybody knew me, so I said, you know what? I don't want everybody to know this is mine. And I sat back and I watched how people reacted to him being the new guy on the scene, and they were all so receptive to him because they didn't know who he was. You know what I'm saying? So like, people knew who I am. They may not like me or whatever the case. You know, they may have their own issue with me or whatever. Like they might just be hating on me or something like that. Like I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, I'm gonna see how this works without everybody knowing that this is my company, and it worked. But at the same time, it worked because it was both of us pushing at the same time every day. And we built it up to get other people to help us and grow the company. So out here, I'm starting all over again. So I have to find that partner again, and you know, go through the whole process or whatever. Because you gotta go with the process. You can't cheat the process. You know, and it's the same thing with the music or whatever. Like there's nothing that we can do. There's no steps that we can skip to think that we're just gonna go straight to the top. It's not gonna happen. We gotta get out here and do what we're doing right now. Meeting good people like you and just getting our word out there.
Yeah.
You know.
So with this new album, what do you guys want people to get from it?
Lyrical genius. That's
Yeah.
one word that I'm gonna say.
Listen,
Well, 2 words that I'm gonna
And
say.
enjoy a whole project.
Yeah,
like,
entertain.
and not be just
You know.
a project and you like 1 or 2 songs on there.
Yeah.
We want y'all to like all the songs. If you
Yeah,
don't,
it's
you
more-
want like
every song is a bop.
94%
Yeah.
or something like that.
No, we definitely sure about that, because for the most part, we put thought into this project. Like a lot of people, like even working as an engineer, because I engineer too music. Working with a lot of artists out here, they jump in and just rap. They don't really put thought into what they rapping about. There's not a topic behind it, a content or anything. It is not a direction with the project.
Yeah.
But with
So
me
the
and
flow.
him, like we coming with that thought, we coming with the content, the topic,
So after you listen to it, you're gonna understand that we are intellectuals,
Yeah.
as well as G's. You know what I'm saying? Like you can hear that in the music or whatever.
Right.
You're gonna hear that we're not children. We're family men. You know what I'm saying? We don't move like little YNs. I mean, we've been through that.
Now
We've already
don't
done
get
all
us
that.
wrong. You might hear us talk that talk,
Yeah, of
because we've been there.
It's hip hop.
It's hip hop.
And that's the cloth we cut from. Like,
Exactly.
we can do that easily. We can get on these tracks and rap like gangsters all day, every day. I can do that with my eyes closed.
But it's not that much of that.
It's more
in
of a
this
challenge.
project. That is more of it.
To discuss real life situations.
Creativity and
You know what I'm saying? Talk about
Storytelling.
relationships.
Yeah.
You know,
A lot of storytelling on there.
yeah.
So it's painting pictures and stuff. So when you listen to the music, you definitely be able to visualize what we saying.
Yeah. And we don't even know how long we got though, even. So like, we gotta hurry up and get this stuff out. We can do that. Yo, we ready, man.
Yeah, because the music changed so much. Like you never know what's the next wave. And that's why it's good that we got so much versatility on the project. That it's like, okay, if y'all not, on that wave no more, boom, we already on the next wave too. So, boom, 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 boom.
We know
Yeah, just keep
we're not
going.
just trying to reach a certain demographic. We don't want to just reach young kids.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Like they say that's like the the listener.
Yeah.
But we want to reach
They got short
older
attention
people.
spans
We
now.
want to reach younger people. We want to reach men and women. We don't want to just only rap for men or whatever. We want everybody to get it.
Yeah.
To see what we talking about. I mean, like, so yeah, it's dollars and checks. We're not just talking about money, but basically like our message is about the hustle and what it takes to get the dollars and checks. You know what I'm saying? And keep it. A lot of people had that COVID money and it came and it
Is there anything that you want to like just tell to the audience out there, like just from you?
I would say keep going. Like even if you get disencouraged, like even if you look at it, like some people might say, oh, this person and came out and they sound like me, or oh, I think my time running out, or I don't really know how to do it, but I got the thoughts for it, or I don't have the tools. Just do your research, because sometimes your neighbor, not necessarily, but your neighbor might have the tools that you need, and your neighbor might need the knowledge that you need, and y'all work together, y'all can build something crazy. So I would definitely say just keep on going, like
don't be
whatever it
afraid
is.
to help others either.
Yeah.
Like, don't just be stuck on yourself. Naturally, we gotta get out here and help others. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody ain't in a position that you're in, maybe. So you want to help your folks. If they're your folks, you want to help them get up. Even if they're not, help a stranger. I mean, if you can or whatever, like, just help somebody. Everybody needs some help. What I really want to tell the people is, if y'all see me online or my name online, add me. If y'all see my music, play it. If y'all see my video, play it. Spread the word. Tell somebody about us. I'm saying, like, we good, man. We out here, we representing for out here now, as well as the East Coast or whatever. So we're worldwide. We internet, we coast to coast. You know what I'm saying? We for everybody at the end of the day. We don't want to just have ourselves like just, oh yeah, we're from here, so we're only going to cater to here. Nah. You know what I'm saying? I traveled around the country or whatever. And I spoke with different people of different backgrounds or whatever. And, I want everybody to try to understand and get it. So yeah, if y'all see somebody new, don't be nervous to play it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even know if you might like this guy for the rest of your life.
Exactly.
You can't act like you don't want to listen to new stuff.
Everybody
That's what it's
deserves
here
a
for.
first listen.
Yeah, man. Give
Or
people
maybe a
chance.
second, because that first song you might not like, but the second song just might resonate.
People
with
don't
you.
know. Artists like rappers, we have to put in a lot, and we don't get back a lot until we make it. You know what I'm saying? So all those years that we've been trying to make it, we've been putting in a lot. We spent a lot of money and stuff like that, and I feel as though like artists get like everybody around us can make money, but we don't make the money. We giving everybody else the money. You know what I'm saying? So like I want everybody to understand that, and like I said, give us a try. You know what I'm saying? Because people put a lot into it, and you can hear the difference when somebody is good and somebody corny.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you just can't hear somebody good and be like, oh, I don't know where he from, so I ain't gonna like it.
Right.
That don't make sense. You know what
Or
I'm saying?
sometimes
So,
they
open your
listen to the
mind.
beat selection. You know, you can't listen to the beat selection and be like, oh, I don't like the song. Because they might be saying something. They might, you know.
Yeah,
'cause
but
there's a lot
the beat
of songs
catches
that
people
I-
first though, so
Yeah.
you know, our
This
beats is
is-
bang. I don't know about everybody else.
Just
I
give
know ours
people an
is
ear.
slap.
You know what I mean? Give people an ear for sure.
Yeah. So check for us. We coming. We gonna be on streaming sites in like another month or two. Like it's gonna be the summer. 'Cause the music is already done. We just been figuring our game plan out. You know what I'm saying how we gonna attack and how we rolling out and stuff like that. Yeah, we got the music though. Like y'all gonna be impressed.
Oh yeah, and I've been doing a freestyle Monday, every Monday. I've been dropping freestyle on Checkmate, 4300 Checkmate page on IG.
That boy
you
on
know,
the
you
roll.
can catch the talent. You know, also, you know, we got our project. We just dropped the song Feet on Land featuring another artist, Lil Polo. But we
He's
gonna
from
put
out here. He's
more
younger
that.
than us. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna be shooting that
helps
video
us,
soon.
You know,
Yeah.
'cause
Yeah,
we don't
because
have
he
video
got a
guys.
wave that's he's originally from OKC. So he came out here and you know, he been doing his thing and stuff, and that's another thing with working with artists that's from different places and stuff. It's good to network like that. You spread the word, spread the awareness and stuff like that. So,
It helps.
so we definitely open to work with any artist that's wanting to
Yeah.
work. You know,
So
I
artists
got
work
the
with artists
studio.
and fans support the
I
new
mean,
artists.
so we can work. Don't worry about time and stuff with the studio. We can cook up some stuff, get it out, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we ready. We ready.
Yeah.
We can shoot the video real fast if we wanted to.
Yeah.
You know, we can do whatever we gotta
Yeah.
do. Do the graphics, whatever y'all want to do, we got it.
Exactly.
Hey, sick.
Oh yeah. When y'all get on my page, y'all gonna see all my companies. I got Flashy Imaging. That's my custom apparel printing company, and I print every type of way. Heat, silk screen, heat press, embroidery,
Wraps.
however y'all want it. I'm saying I
Car
do vehicle
wraps.
wraps,
Yeah.
Flashy Wraps. That's my new company. So I got Flashy Wraps,
Down
Flashy
south.
Imaging, and Flashy Rentals.
Yeah.
Everything is flashy, PH, because I'm from Philly. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I started it years ago. Flashy Rentals, it's my party rental company. Bounce house, water slide, got chairs, tables. I'm about to get a laser tag unit. That's gonna take over. That's what I feel is gonna take over. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Y'all in Vegas, man, you know, add us and get with us, y'all.
Yeah. And look up 4300 Enterprise, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get that Spartan
Yeah,
merch.
Vegas Creative Network. Be creative, yo. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. We create every day. I was born to create. You know what I'm saying? I just need to get people to see what I create and hear what I create. And that's it, man. We're gonna always do what we do. I had an issue where I thought I was gonna stop, but I can't stop. There's no way I'm stopping.
Can't stop, won't
It's
stop.
inside of me. It's been inside of me since I was a child.
Yeah.
I've been rapping since I was like
That's
10
like
years
that's like
old.
playing basketball or football. You know, if your body is not physically telling you you can't do it, why stop? You know.
Yeah.
You see
So,
these
yeah,
rock
artists
stars,
don't
they
give
still
up.
touring.
You know what I'm saying?
Country artists, they
I had that
still
stuff in my
touring.
mind where I'm thinking
Not
like,
saying
I'm
that we that
getting
old or old at all. We just saying in general, people that's discouraged on age factor or
Yeah,
time
you've been doing
factor,
it for so
keep
long.
it going because most of these artists that's coming back out like Nas, me and him was just talking about that. Nas is, Ghostface Killer and stuff like that.
Yeah, we talking about we listen to AZ
They
album.
bringing that content of hip hop back. And the younger artists are listening to it and they like, okay, I'm gonna
They're starting to get
sample that and I'm gonna start, working on my lyrics and stuff.
And they starting to understand
Yeah,
exactly. They're starting to get it. Because for a
So-
while they're like,
Yeah.
being lyrical and like, being as creative as possible like died to me a little bit. And it was like, all right, this is doing well, so let's all do this.
Yeah.
And I never did that. I never wanted to like follow waves or whatever. I always thought as rappers, we should be being the best you that you
Right.
can be. So like, I've always figured I'm bringing me to the table.
Right.
I don't want to bring somebody else to the table. Like why that's how the business changed or whatever over the years. And it was people being less creative and just following what was good, what was selling, what was popular or whatever. And it wasn't as good as,
It's a saturated
what's going
market.
on in the underground and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
like, people like us had to make it. It started to happen over the years.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta step back, look at the game, see what's going on, and then hop back in.
I feel like Vegas is like huge for that because like
Yeah.
if you know the music scene here is crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
I saw Wu-Tang's had, like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, it was like the craziest crowd.
At the show we was at recently, man, there was a guy up there like, he's like, "Rah, rah, rah." I don't know what he was talking about. It was a white guy.
It was
so
like
weird.
zombie language and whatever.
He was
case
wild,
was.
like, he was like, all right, you know, it's different.
Yeah.
Let
But
me-
we
let me
gave it
try.
air. Yeah, we gave it air.
We didn't say, oh man, I don't want to hear this. You know what I'm saying? Like, we stood and listened like, what is he talking about?
Like,
He kind of calm right now.
Yeah, like, yeah. Once we start listening, like, oh, all right.